Paulie here on the Latino Slant. Here's my American reaction to the 2023 Indian film Tamil language Leo, starring Vijay. Huge star. It's my first time seeing a Vijay film, but this is the third time I've seen a Lokesh Kanagaraj movie, and I am a Lokesh fan, huge Karthi fan, Kaithi, and then Vikram. So I was excited to see this film. I am seeing it on Netflix. Did not get a chance to see it in the theater, but now I'm going to give you just my general reactions to it. You know what? Being a Lokesh fan, it's not my favorite of him, but it is definitely entertaining. It is definitely serviceable. Very, very serviceable. For me, Lokesh works well when there's a great balance of realistic action and less CGI and humor. Here, the CGI and the CGI goes over the top, as does some of the film work, and there's not as much comedic brevity that I was looking for. That to me is a mark of Lokesh. But like I said, it's still entertaining. Let's go right now to the Siskel and Ebert review that they did. And I'm going to read you one paragraph, and it gives you a good sense of what's going on here. Vijay looks less at ease whenever he tries to make a multidimensional character out of a coffee owner, animal rescuer, Parthiban. Though his discomfort only adds tension to his character's identity crisis. Reteaming with master director, writer Lokesh, Vijay once again asserts his all-utility qualifications. He can wrestle a computer-generated hyena. Yes, that's a thing. Into submission, lead a warehouse full of extras in a mostly fine dance number, and even punch drug dealer Anthony Das, played by Sanjay Dutt, fantastic, through the air and into a Land Rover. Yeah, I gotta tell you, let's talk about Vijay. I really like this guy. He's different than the other leading men that I've come accustomed to, from Prabhas to Ramcharan to all the other ones that I dig so much, and it makes him be. I love his father figure. I love his quiet demeanor when he's just kind of this humble coffee shop owner, but then his call to violence. It is a Jason Bourne. I mean, he just turns it on, and he did it really convincingly. I gotta tell you, after the first time, the shock of the character that does that, it kind of loses the magic for me in the second half. That being said, there are two great action scenes that I really dug. The first one is really the first one in the film, where this local gang, they're kind of out of their element, they find themselves in a small town, and they try to rob his coffee shop. Now the stakes go higher when this crazy nutball, one of the gang members, tries to not only take advantage of the female coffee shop worker, but starts to advance towards Vijay's daughter, and that's where he loses it, and that's where he just takes the gang out. Really incredible. That's probably my that whole montage of from coffee shop owner to the setup of those gang members coming in to him taking them down. It works well with me. It works the best for me because it's not over the top as far as crazy amount of gang members, cars, by the dozens. This is like a half a dozen guys just taking him on. And the way that Lokesh really works the camera inside that coffee shop, really, it's the best moments in the film for me. Another one, now take that to a high degree, is where later on in the film, Vijay goes after Anthony and his it's a caravan of all these SUVs, and he takes him down one by one from the back, from the rear, going towards the front, and it's heavy CGI, but man, it is really well choreographed. It's really crazy. There's even a character Napoleon from the first movie in this universe, Kaiti movie, that everyone's come to love and behold because he's such an odd-looking dude, but he's hilarious, and he does, in his own way, kick some ass. He's on the motorcycle with him trying to reload that shotgun, and that was a really good moment. Everything else is really it's old hat. And old hat to me means I've seen it before. Not that it's bad. It's not bad, right? It's just I've seen it before, so it's not as special. And I'm a little disappointed because this is Lokesh. I love Vikram. I love Kaiti. So there's going to be another movie in this universe. I'll take it for what it is. I really liked Vijay in this role. There's some great twists. So if you do want to check it out, you can see it on Netflix now. I will say there is references to human sacrificing and even like a human sacrificial kind of like altar. So, they don't show it. They don't show it. So, but just know that this is not a movie for kids. Let's put it that way. In particular, that part. Ultraviolet, ultra violent, and charming at moments, but overall pretty entertaining. Let's give it 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5, more than satisfactory. I'm looking forward to the next Lokesh movie, and that is my American reaction to the Indian film Leo. And yeah, there's a lot I didn't say. There's a lot of spoilers I didn't say, but why spoil it? You can see it now on Netflix. It's about 3 hours long. Hit me back, comment after you see it. Bye.